All right, welcome to The Explainer. You know, sometimes the most fascinating stories, they're not where you expect them. They're hidden in these really strange corners of the internet. And today, boy, do we have a weird one for you. We're going to dive into this YouTube video transcript. It promised like this incredible, mind-blowing bridal makeup tutorial, but what we actually found? Yeah, something else entirely. So let's get into it.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the promise. The whole thing starts with a YouTube video title, and this title, it sets some seriously high expectations. I mean, you see something like this pop up, and you're thinking, okay, I'm about to get a masterclass in makeup right now.
Just look at this title. I mean, come on. You've got bomb emojis, you got a syringe, screaming faces. This is pure, uncut digital drama. It's not just saying, hey, here's a makeup tutorial. No, this is promising a whole experience.
So naturally, you're expecting the best, right? Like the secrets to flawless foundation, some kind of game-changing eyeliner trick, you know, the whole shebang. The title just sets the bar ridiculously high. But as you've probably guessed, that is not what we found. Not even close.
See, when we pulled up the automated transcript, you know, the actual text of what the system thinks was said in the video, the reality was, let's just say different. It wasn't a tutorial, it wasn't a product review. Heck, it wasn't even a single coherent sentence.
This is it. This is the entire transcript. Seriously. I'm just going to leave that up there for a second so you can really soak it in. Yeah, that's the whole thing. No step-by-step instructions, no lists of products, just, well, that. So, this is the big question, isn't it? The central mystery. How on earth do you get from a title promising an unbelievable bridal transformation to whatever this is? What actually happened here? All right, let's put on our detective hats and try to figure this out.
Okay, to get to the bottom of this, we kind of have to shift our perspective. We need to stop looking at it as just a weird mistake and start seeing it as data. Let's really analyze what's actually here and forget about what the title promised for a minute.
And here it is, the whole disconnect in a nutshell. On one hand, the expectation, a clear, step-by-step tutorial. On the other hand, the reality, just phonetic chaos. And it's that huge gap between the two, well, that's where this whole thing gets really interesting. All right, data analyst hats are back on. If you look at this phonetic frequency chart we put together, you can actually see a clear pattern. The sound O is totally dominant. I mean, it shows up 9 times. Room is a distant second with just 4. So you see? This isn't completely random noise. There's some kind of structure here, a weird rhythm inside all that chaos. So what does this data tell us? Well, it opens up a few pretty fascinating possibilities. Is it just a simple machine error? Could it be like an accidental piece of avant-garde art? Or is it something even stranger? Let's walk through some of the theories. Okay, theory number 1. This is the most likely, most logical explanation. The AI glitch. Basically, YouTube's automated transcription software probably just got confused. It heard something that wasn't speech, maybe music, maybe some humming, who knows. And it tried its best to turn that sound into words. It picked up a rhythm, and this was its best guess. But what if we look at it a different way? Let's reframe it. Theory 2, the found poem. Now, this is a cool concept. It's when you take a piece of text that was never meant to be art, and you just present it as art. I mean, try reading it out loud. Hey, room, oh. It's total nonsense, for sure. But it's got a certain rhythm to it, a kind of musicality, right? And now for our third and, let's be honest, our most out there theory, the bot signal. What if this message wasn't meant for humans at all? What if it's some kind of hidden message, maybe a system test, or even a communication between 2 automated accounts, just hidden right there in plain sight? It's definitely a long shot, I know, but hey, on the internet today, you never know.
So, okay, a glitch, a poem, a secret bot message, whatever it is, what does this weird little transcript actually tell us? Because I think it's more than just a funny mistake. It's like a tiny, strange window looking into the absolutely massive, chaotic world of online content.
And to really get why stuff like this happens, you have to appreciate the scale we're talking about. Get this, 500 hours of video get uploaded to YouTube every single minute. That's insane. So our bizarre little transcript here, it's not some crazy anomaly, it's just one tiny drop in a massive ocean of digital noise. And in an environment that crowded, a super sensational title, well, it's a survival tactic, right? It's all about getting you to click. But just like we saw here, the promise in that title and the reality of what's actually in the content can be, entire worlds apart. This transcript is a perfect little artifact of that massive disconnect.
So what are the big takeaways from all this? Well, I think there are three things. First, it's a good reminder to question sensationalism. A wild, flashy title doesn't always mean you're getting quality content. Second, it's about recognizing AI's limits. Automation is incredibly powerful, but it's not perfect, and it can create some truly bizarre stuff. And third, maybe the most important, find the wonder in the weird. Sometimes it's the mistakes, the glitches, that are actually the most interesting and revealing things you can find online.
And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We started this whole journey with what looked like just meaningless noise. But when we dug in a little deeper, we actually found a story. A story about technology, about our attention spans, and maybe even a little bit about art. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? In this endless sea of digital noise, how do we decide what actually has meaning? Maybe it's not just about what's being said, but about how we choose to listen.